welcome back to the Breakfast Show. And do you know that every woman and a lot of men out there are all constantly, looking for the secret of youth out there. There have been stories of this mystical, magical fountain of youth that can reverse the process or the effects of time on the body. But unfortunately, no, that doesn't exist. But thanks to modern medicine and thanks to a lot of, the technological advancement in the skincare, that we can actually, knock off a few years in our skin and how the way we look. But, as a lot of people would say, probably prevention is better than cure. So we gotta...
I think so.
Yeah, right?
It's not just like methods, but, the supplements and your lifestyle, all these do contribute to your skincare and how much you actually age.
Exactly, lifestyle.
Physically aging.
What you said just then is very, very important.
Lifestyle. But anyhow, we're going to talk about how you can actually maintain timeless skin, and to do so, we are very pleased to have a very special guest today, who is known as the world's top 10 plastic and reconstructive surgeons, to share with us more about photo-aging.
Yes, Dr. Desmond Fernandez, who just arrived in Malaysia to conduct a beauty workshop. He's very known in the fields of plastic surgery and also dermatology. So thank you so much for coming and welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're here to talk about photo-aging. Now, for the layperson, what is that?
Photo-aging means the aging that you get because you go out into light.
In the sun, right? Or any light, or studio lights too?
Studio lights do a bit too.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
So I'm actually aging a lot faster by being in the studio
And your computers.
Oh, yeah, that's that. A lot of us stare at computers all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. So that actually affects our skin.
Yes, it does. And that's, the magic to treating your skin is to deal with the chemical changes that result from being exposed to light.
Now, it's pretty interesting. Now, I would actually automatically assume photoaging would be being outside in the sun. So how you can combat that is to avoid prolonged exposure to sunlight or use good sun protection factor. But now you talk about lights from studio. And
Is it the UV
computers
as well? Is it the UV that's...
Yes, the UV and blue light, for example, they're damaging. Yeah.
Okay, so now what can one do to reduce the effects of being exposed?
Should we put like
too
UV
much?
block, even like going to the office and doing work?
Well, I would say the same thing that you would do if you went for a walk and you're going to dry out. What are you going to do? You're going to resupply yourself with water.
Yeah.
And the same thing with our skin. We know we're going to lose our vitamins, and so we resupplied the skin with those vitamins to deal with the photoaging.
Okay, so water is very important. You mentioned just then vitamins, so supplements is a must.
Supplementation by mouth and on the skin. On the surface of the skin is excellent because it's very rapid reconstitution of the proper levels of vitamins. And vitamin A especially.
I see. Now, is actually photoaging one of the biggest or the biggest contributor to premature aging of the skin?
I would say it's 99% of what you're saying.
That's almost yes.
That's a yes.
That is a big yes.
Okay, so besides that, I mean, if we do expose ourselves to a lot of light, besides running away from it, what else can we do to sort of still go out and do the things we want to do, but still protect our skin?
Well, I'm one of the people who believes we must go out into light.
Right.
Because we've got to enjoy ourselves. You want to play tennis, you want to play golf, or whatever the people do. So you're going to get exposed to light. So therefore, what you should do is stock up on your skin with the vitamins that you need and replenish them after you've been in the sun. And that way you'll keep the levels in the skin and you'll counteract the damage that's done by the light.
Right. So how effective is putting sunblock or screen protectors?
You know, the sunblock is good and important, but we have to remember that it's inefficient. It doesn't, for example, work as well as a hat with a broad brim.
Right.
You know, our clothing is still our best sunscreen.
Okay.
Now, talking a little bit about sunblock, I heard once that SPF 30 is pretty much the maximum protection you can get, even though nowadays some people are offering products of
55.
100, I heard. You know, SPF 100. Are those actually, do they really work? Or is there like a maximum level?
Well,
Anything
the
above that
maximum level is probably around about 20.
20.
And anything above that is not overkill, but it just doesn't work.
Right.
You know, it barely works better than an SPF of 20. But what you do is you expose your skin to much larger doses of chemicals that cause free radicals very often.
Exactly. And, you know, free radicals is actually one of the, you know, biggest enemies to our skin and to our body.
Exactly.
So you mentioned just then a lot of vitamins are great to help supplement ourselves.
Antioxidants, right?
Yes, antioxidants is a big
important.
thing. Now, could you tell us a little bit about that, Doc?
Well, antioxidants are one of my pet sort of projects. And when I started doing this, because, you know, I've been doing this for a very long time. In the 80s, when I spoke about antioxidants, people laughed at me. Because we also call them free radical scavengers. And they were considered sort of like political groups of people, free radicals.
Yes, it does actually.
But I've concentrated on this, and I recently got a very nice little compliment because they tested 25 of the antioxidants in the world, and most of them rated at 0 to 4, and the antioxidant cream that I've devised and so on, the one that was 17 months old, which is 1 month before expiry, was 900.
What, really?
And the cream that was 2 months old was 1,300. So this is in antioxidant power. And so one of the things that I've discovered is that most companies do not use antioxidants in the way that I do, because I'm working with it like a clinician.
Right.
You see?
And you've been dealing with it a long time, so you understand, you know, how it goes in and how it works with your skin.
Yes.
Okay. So, talking about the benefits, besides using cream, like what kind of good diet would you be able to get more antioxidants in your diet?
Well, actually, I shock most people with the levels that I use. Vitamin A, for example, I'm using 50,000-60,000 international units a day. Most people are using 4.
Wow.
But you know, the group of people that I belong to, you know, we're going for effects. You know, and one of the things that vitamin A does at that level, it lengthens your lifespan, or the lifespan of your cells. Not necessarily your lifespan, but that does help to keep you healthier.
All right.
Yes. So vitamin A is the sort of magic molecule for us.
Right. And that's what you're going for, just vitamin A, huge amount, copious amounts of it, and that should extend the lifespan of your cells.
Well, my 40th birthday present to myself, almost 30 years ago now, in just a short while it'll be 30 years, was to start using vitamin A on my skin.
Okay, so you have just, you know...
Reveal your age.
Exactly, revealed your age. So the good doctor was 30 years ago. And that means you are, if I may reveal your age, because you're a gentleman, because I think you will be a great testimony for your product.
He looks like in his 40s.
Exactly.
Well, my hair helps, you know.
So you're actually in your 70s, Doc. So you've been using this product for yourself for about 30 or so years.
Yes.
Wow.
The first formulations, you mustn't forget, they evolved.
They evolved over time,
but
could you just look into the camera and just show our viewers, this is a man who stands at 70 years of age.
Oh, almost 70.
Almost 70 years of age, and just look at him. I'm not lying when I said he looks like in his 40s.
Exactly. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, you know what? I think, you know, I'm sold. This is it. There you go. Doc, could you tell us, though, you are here in Malaysia, actually, for a specific reason, right?
Yes.
You're actually been invited here.
To run a science course. We're going to do a 2-day science course, sort of explaining to people how they can use technology to get good results, and also understand what it is that we should do to skin to make it look healthy.
Oh, I see. There you go. Anyway, you can also get, you know, your product is Environ.
That's right.
So now you can also get more information on the product. It's www.environ.co.za. Now, how long has that been here in Malaysia, actually?
I think that it is 6 years. Yes, something like that.
Wow, and you know, true to the testament. I mean, I'm sure a lot of our folks will run out and get your product after seeing the skin that you have. I mean, just the condition. I'm sure you take care of yourselves very, very well as well in terms of your diet and your health. Overall, general.
Yes, okay. I try to.
Anyhow, for our viewers out there, if you do want to have timeless and healthy skin, well, you know, we've got a great competition for you. Just log on to our Facebook page to find out how you can join and win products from Environ.
Exactly. You know, for more information, our Facebook page is on the screens right now. It's www.facebook.com/NTV7TBS. There you go. Thank you very much, Dr. Des, for being on the show. It's really great having you here. And, you know...
Hope you enjoy your stay in Malaysia.
Yes,
yes I will.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Will you have a chance to, you know, enjoy the sun?
We have lots of it here.
Yes, we do.
I'm sure you'll be very happy about it.
To swim at Port Dickson.
Oh, hey, that's not
we
too
have
far
nicer
away.
beaches, though.
Yeah, we have beautiful beaches. But do stay as we go out for a quick break. But when we come back, it's time for us to wrap up the show. Yeah?
Exactly. Don't go anywhere.